Alright, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the battery terminal off. I'm going to take the positive off. And all you need is a 10mm wrench, socket, whatever you want to use.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Alright, next thing we're going to do, we're going to use these keys right here. I don't know if you can see them. I bought them at Walmart. It came in a pack. It was like they were 5 something. And you just stick them in those holes right here.
Just do it.
So the hole right here. And you pull it out. Pretty easy. Comes right off. Alright, once it's out, you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark. I probably can't see shit. There you go. That's the main harness. And I'm just going to pull it out so it's easier to do my wiring. It's got this little tab right here. You gotta push in. And then kind of flip up. So it comes right off. Alright. And basically, just 2 wires is your power wires, positive and negative. And this block right here, that's where your speakers go out. These 2 wires is your, I think that's your right rear speaker. And the ones in the very bottom, these 2, which is kind of hard. The ones at the end, white with the black stripe. These 2 are your rear left speaker wires. And the ones on the left side, they're all your negatives, and the ones on your right, that's your positive. Alright, this is the amplifier add-on adapter I'm going to use. Bought it at Walmart. Basically all it does, it converts your stereo speaker wire outputs to RCA or low outputs for your amplifier. And it also has a remote wire coming out of it, so you can turn on and off your amp. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And you can see it's got the speaker wires, it's got 4 wires for left, right, positive and negative. And also has a 12-volt source. So this is your negative, and that's your battery, or positive, whatever you want to call it. And it has a remote wire, so the amp knows when to come on. And it has level outputs here, so you can adjust it higher or lower. And it also comes with a bass remote, adjust your bass. This is what I'm going to use to hook up to the stereo wires, speaker wires. These are quick connects. Alright, we're going to start with the rear, I guess the rear left, no, that's the rear right. So it's these 2 wires here. So the left side is your negative, and your right side is your positive, which is the black one. So we're going to use these adapters, quick connects, and basically you go around, you stick the wire in that end, and then on the adapter it's going to be the gray with the black line, and you stick that one on the other side, and I'm going to use a pair of linemen's. Just make sure those wires don't come off like you just did. Fuck. Be a pain in the ass. There you go. Just hold it in one hand somehow. Not much space in here to work with. Just make sure both wires are in there. And then you use your pliers to snap that piece right there. And that's it. And hopefully that'll work. Sometimes you stick them in and it doesn't actually make contact with the wire. Find out once we're done. Now we're going to do the positive side, which is just the gray, and it's going to be this black wire right next to it. I'm kind of keeping them a little far away from the actual connector, that way if I do mess up I can kind of fix the wire if necessary. And the same procedure, you just stick this wire in here, you stick your other wire in that other hole. I wonder if you can just snap them in. No, doesn't work. Alright, once you stick them in there, make sure they're all the way in. Alright, pain in the ass. Alright. Shut it in there, make sure the wire went all the way through. And then you close the clip. And then for your left speaker's wires on this adapter is your white and is your positive. White with black line is your negative. And on this thing here is the ones at the very bottom. Alright, the power wire, you can either run wires straight from your fuse panel. If you want to run the extra wire, I'm just going to hook straight to the power that goes to the stereo, which is this one. Oh fuck. Which is the brown and the hell is that, red? Red and brown. Now we stick our yellow wire with this red wire, which is our battery, our positive on the 12 volts. Snap it in, close the tab. And now do the same thing with the negative. There it is. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this battery off so I can... You just got to loosen it up. I already loosened it up with the ratchet. Alright, once it's loose, take it off. And you're going to take this bracket off. You want me to? Straight off. Here, delivery. Alright, now all you got to do once you bracket this off is you first make sure your terminals are off. You put it back on this side, slide it. You can slide this off. Comes right off, and then you just grab the battery, and that's it. Alright, now that we got our battery out, we're gonna run our wire. And on this car I found a place where you can run it. It's pretty cool. Can't see shit. Just trying to light it. Yeah. Alright, that little rubber piece looks like a nipple. Right where the light is shining, that's I'm gonna cut that open, and that goes straight into your inside of the car. Alright. Well, that didn't do anything. There you go, that should be enough. Battery's down. You see it?
No.
You see it now?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna stick a wire through that nipple where we cut a slit.
Be gentle.
Alright, got the wire through. See if you can see better where it came out at. Right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull all the wire through. And then we'll cut it depending on where we need it.
That's it?
There we go.
So what you doing there? You feeding into the side?
Tying the wire. Make it look pretty. Oops. And we'll go around here. I don't know how the hell you take this off, so I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Anyways, this one right here just pops right off. It's got little clips on it. Clip into the frame. That's where we run the wire. Where's that going? Who knows? We ran our wire through here, through the rail, underneath the seat. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. There it is. It goes underneath the seat and it comes out in the back trunk, right there. So we got the wires. The RCA wires and the remote going through here. Same as the other side, just snap off these clips. Some of them a little hard, so be careful not to break anything. And same over here, just runs, already got it running through here. And goes through here, under the seat, comes out the back. Alright, so I got the wire, I'm gonna shove it through here, and this thing comes all the way down. You gotta do is press this button right here. There's another one on the left side, and this whole thing comes down. You can see the wires right there. Right here. Bam. Boom. So I got the wires hooked up, RCA wires. And your remote. Alright, also we're gonna hook this base level thing, remote, and it just plugs into the side. That's it. So right now I'm just gonna plug this back into the stereo, hook up my amp, speaker, and then we'll try it and see what happens. Alright, for the ground, I just chose this little spot right here. And I basically just scrape some of the paint off with this little brush. there you go. Alright, so I got all the wires in. Positive, negative, it's already hooked up. Speaker wire, RCA. For now I'm just using this cheap ass dual amp, which is almost 12 years old. And I'm hoping it still works. I just don't have the money right now for another one. So I'm gonna use this for now. And this is the brand new Pioneer shallow box. I just bought this one. I just wanted a small subwoofer, 10-inch. It's 1200 watts max, but it's 300 RMS. And I think this amp only pushes I think 120 watts RMS, so I'm gonna have to give me a different amp that will push at least 300 watts RMS. But we'll see for now how it works. Alright, so we got our wire in here with the battery terminal. And we're just gonna tighten it. Pull this plastic back. Now we're gonna put our ground, tighten this up, and that's it. Alright, this is the final piece, masterpiece. So here all you see is this little wire. Go inside. Let's go in the back. See what it looks like in the trunk. There you go.